In Genesis 12, God calls Abram, a man living in Ur of the Chaldees, to leave his homeland and set out for an unknown place. This is the beginning of an epic journey that not only shapes Abram's life, but also defines the destiny of entire nations. Abram's obedience, despite uncertainty, serves as an inspiration and example to this day. God's call to Abram in Genesis 12 is one of the most significant moments in biblical history. God promises Abram that he will make him a great nation, bless those who bless him, and curse those who curse him. This promise not only shapes Abram's life, but lays the foundation for the history of Israel and, by extension, the history of salvation. The region of Ur, where Abram lived, was a prosperous city in Mesopotamia, known for its ziggurat and advances in cuneiform writing. Archaeological excavations have uncovered evidence of a highly developed civilization, with elaborate trade, temples, and residences. Abram's decision to leave this advanced civilization to follow God's call demonstrates his deep faith. Biblical scholars point out that Abram's obedience was a radical act of faith. He left the safety of Ur, not knowing where God would lead him. This faith is seen as a precursor to the faith required in the New Testament, where trust in God goes beyond what meets the eye. Discoveries in the region of Haran, where Abram went, show that this city was also an important commercial and religious center. Archaeological sites reveal ancient temples and structures, providing a glimpse into the environment that Abram and his family passed through before continuing on to Canaan. Abram's journey can be seen as a metaphor for the difficult decisions we face in our modern lives. Like Abram, we are called to trust in God, even when the path ahead is unclear. In a world of uncertainty, faith continues to be a pillar that sustains and guides us. It is the belief or trust in something that has no evidence but is confirmed by faith. We continue Abram's journey in Genesis 12, and we find a challenging situation. Abram and Sarai, facing a severe famine in the land of Canaan, go down to Egypt. Fearing for his life, Abram decides to say that Sarai is his sister, not his wife, so that the Egyptians will not kill him to take her. This passage reveals not only the difficulties Abram faced, but also his vulnerability and humanity. The same thing we face today in our daily lives. This passage challenges us to reflect on Abram's faith and his moments of weakness. Although he was a man of great faith, this story highlights that even the most faithful can waver. The lie about Sarai reveals Abram's internal struggle between trusting God and giving in to human fear. However, even in his failure, God protects the promise he made to Abram, demonstrating his unwavering faithfulness. Even when we make mistakes, we can reflect better and change our ending. The Egypt of Abram's time was a powerful and advanced civilization, known for its pyramids, temples, and complex social structure. Archaeologists have found evidence of Egypt's wealth and influence at the time, from elaborate tombs to sophisticated works of art. Abram's decision to seek refuge in Egypt reflects its reputation as a place of plenty during times of famine. Scholars interpret this passage as an example of the complexity of the faith journey. Abram's behavior is seen as an attempt to protect himself and Sarai, but also as a failure to fully trust God. Yet, God's intervention in revealing the truth to Pharaoh highlights God's sovereignty over human situations, even when they go awry. Therefore, God moves mountains for us. The story of Abram and Sarai in Egypt resonates to this day, showing that fear and uncertainty can lead us to make poor decisions. In a world full of challenges, where we often face moral dilemmas, the story reminds us of the importance of trusting God, even when our circumstances lead us to despair. Just as God intervened to protect Abram and Sarai, He continues to guide and protect His children today, even in the midst of mistakes. Be calm, patient, persistent, and have faith. They are essential today. Acting without thinking is not good. The story of Abram in Egypt reminds us that even when we fail, God is faithful to guide us back to the right path. May we learn to trust in His wisdom and protection at all times in our lives. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And remember, each day is a new opportunity to call on the name of the Lord. Until next time.